And now the finalists in the design build category, project budget greater than $500,000. Lifescape Colorado for Family Chic Retreat. Family Chic Retreat is located in Old Cherry Hills, where tree-lined streets are laden with charm. These clients wanted something very different than the fortress-like estates popping up nearby. They started almost completely from scratch to renovate this home on a long, narrow corner lot, creating a series of L shapes to fit the space which broke up the landscape. The landscape design needed to blend traditional style with modern functionality for a busy family. The clients wanted the front of the home to be approachable and inviting to guests, and ready for family fun and activities, while providing privacy on the highly exposed corner lot. Clients also wanted to save all existing trees and design them into the new landscape. The Lifescape team worked closely with the architect, home builder, and the interior designer to ensure the landscape worked with how the family would use the home. Although the property is broken up and separated by the shape of the home, the landscape design is highly connective between the different zones of activity and use. Lifescape was faced with some challenges on the site, including tight city ordinances and permitting difficulties in Cherry Hills Village, and an extremely flat lot with difficult drainage issues. The flat lot with no drainage required more creative engineering and design than originally expected. The architect commented that Lifescape brought irrigation magic to this property. Designscapes Colorado for Guyana Creek Ranch. The designer met the homeowners in 2017 and talked through their aggressive goals for their property. A semi-sustainable working ranch where they could raise their growing family and enjoy the outdoors with their animals, garden, and orchard. The grand design included incorporating the newly remodeled home, a neighboring in-laws home, historic barns, newly constructed barn, riding area, round pen, Sedalia's original homestead, and an existing seasonal pond. The designer was challenged with making the neighboring property and this property all flow as one collective ranch. The landscape was installed with a commercial-grade irrigation system that works off a well, which irrigates the expansive lawn and gardens at the main house. The landscape at the main house is interactive with stepstone paths that guide you to view the horse stables, splash into the spa, jump on the sunken trampoline, or take you to the chicken coop for eggs for morning breakfast, or to simply stroll through the garden and orchard. Vegetation and fencing were designed to make the house feel like part of the ranch, but also a safe place for their 4 children to explore without interfering with the inner workings of the operating ranch. Due to the scale of this project, which spanned more than 200 acres, Designscapes focused on high-reward areas to enhance with charming landscape. So the main focus was the main house, the barn's perimeter, the entryways, and the in-laws home. The functional pieces of the ranch were executed by the ranch hands and designed as part of the master plan. Lifescape Colorado for Haute Hideaway. This project involved a complete renovation of an outdated home in Larkspur, Colorado. The high-profile clients loved the large size of the existing home, the views, and the location because it felt like a true getaway from the city. The terrain of the 33-acre location is rugged, rolling hills with views to nearby rocky plateaus and Pikes Peak in the distance. The expansive home is secluded, with much of the property left untouched. Lifescape created a design for the area immediately surrounding the home, which was large, encompassing approximately 33,000 square feet. The landscape needed to offer greater outdoor living functionality and beauty to the home, and a connection between the stylish remodel of the home and the rustic surroundings. Lifescape worked in sync with the builder and interior designer to design and install the landscape while the home was being remodeled. The project had a tight timeline, beginning in June and needing to be completed in September. Clients also wanted to mitigate noise from nearby I-25, open up views while keeping existing trees, prevent the large, dark-hued home from feeling imposing and unapproachable, and turn dark, dingy, and neglected spaces into inviting and functional outdoor living spaces. Additional challenges on this project included wildlife exposure, high winds, heat and snow extremes, and remote location. Plants and flowers were chosen to help stand up to the natural environment of this home. Areas of turf were designed for activities and kids having fun within close proximity to the home. Weather delays in construction were a constant challenge, requiring close monitoring and open lines of communication throughout the project timeline.